Whoop, whoop, whoop. And we're live. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome back to Sorin's journey in Final Fantasy XIV, where we'll be continuing the YoRHa Dark Apocalypse storyline. A little bit late today. I'd misjudged my dinner time. So we're just going to get started. Well, I suppose just recap. Last time we completed the first little section, which... Yep, Sorin came to investigate some rumors going around the place about Komra. That the dwarves here had found something. And it turns out the thing they'd found was an army of machine lifeforms. So Sorin went in to investigate with the help of an android named 2P. She's now unconscious, or dead, one of the two. We found another possibly dead android. And, well, it seems things aren't quite over. If I remember correctly, yep, just the dig site chief. Chief? How are things? I feel like it's been a bit quiet recently.
Oh. Lolly, what a conveniently timed entrance, ho! I was just thinking that I ought to send someone to check on Anok and Konok.
You haven't heard from them since they locked themselves in there?
They're still poking and prodding at those watts that you dug up in the ruins. Which is all well and good until one of them sets off another explosion.
I wouldn't be surprised if we heard another explosion, but... Right, I'll go and investigate before they break something.
Thank you. You know how they get when they're curious about something. Not to mention that our annual carnival is fast approaching. There's plenty that wants doing before we're ready. I need those two to start pulling their weight.
Oh, carnival? Right.
While you're looking in on them, remind them that they've got duties outside of tinkering with rusty fingerbobs, will you? Maybe they'll listen if it's you doing the nagging. They seem to respect you, much as they respect anyone. Must be all the violence.
Right.
You'll find them in the tunnels, of course. Can't learn them out of there for love nor money. And believe me, I've tried.
Right, I'll see what I can do. Huh, I hadn't heard anything about a carnival. Well, guess I'd better start convincing. Where are they? Anok? Konok? Everything alright in here?
Ah, there you are. Can you believe this?
Believe what?
I waited through days of processing, broke multiple tools, and after all of that... stupid son of a hop-swiving...
Anok is...
Manog, not everyone is privy to your inner thoughts. Allow me to explain. The pod confirmed that this device grants the user access to some sort of weaponry, which presumably means that it is indeed the key of which 2P spoke. Unfortunately, no sooner had we gotten it working than it stopped again. Based on our previous experiences, we assumed it has run out of power and will require a supplementary energy source. So let's hurry up and find one! The sooner we get the key working, the sooner we can pulverize our enemies!
What enemies might these be?
Now wait just a moment. We aren't even certain what sort of weaponry is involved here. Even if we get the key working again, we shouldn't activate it willy-nilly. Honestly, Konog, this ceaseless whining of yours is why we never make any progress. It's not whining, it's being ethical and prudent.
Do you two have to argue like this? Anyway, Chief sent me here for a reason.
Yes!
Oh, no, they have to argue.
What were we talking about? Ah, yes. Why, I'm right. I agree that we still know too little about the machine life forms and androids, but that's precisely why we need to seize this opportunity. If we claim the weaponry for ourselves, we'll know exactly what the enemy's capabilities are. Then, and only then, can we protect the village from comparable technology.
Oh, hello, Mooney. Welcome to the stream.
Fine, I see your point. We'll be safer in the long run if we activate the weaponry sooner rather than later. Or everyone else will. I'll probably have dropped dead from trying to keep up with you. You say that, but you're far too stubborn to die. That's why I can always count on you. You too, most loyal and lethal assistant. Come along, we have a power source to find.
Right. They're heading towards the town, not into the factory though, so that's maybe an improvement? I feel like I must have eaten something odd today that my body doesn't quite agree with. I feel like my tongue is slightly swollen. It doesn't feel like it's fitting comfortably in my mouth. Got myself an energy drink since your experimental coffee didn't work out. It's always a shame when you try something new and it doesn't work.
Anog? It's about time. I've been considering what we need in order to power the key. A hefty chunk of crystal from an ought to do it. No, I haven't quite worked out how we'll divert its energy for our purposes. Konog and I will think on that while you head over to the hollows and liberate that crystal. Find us when you're back in Komra.
Right. I suppose I can do that much. And if they're going to activate or go looking for whatever this weapon is, maybe it's better that I make sure I'm involved. So I can at least be on hand to try and stop it. You normally love lavender or rose flavored coffee? This was definitely misinterpreted. Oh. Yeah, it's even worse when it's something you should like. And it just doesn't work. Okay. There's our crystal. So now just to find where they've run off to again. Oh, no, back in place. Anog? Konog?
Aha! You got one, right?
If... Oh, no, don't give them the Wondrous Tales. If this is what you're looking for.
Ah, perfect! Now we can run some tests. Yes, it'll take a bit of experimentation to get the key powered up. It is science, you know.
Also bought your sister an energy drink since you made her mad. Oh. What have you done? What have you done now, Mooney?
Don't you worry, though. we'll have this thing in working order before you know it. While you wait, why not take some time for yourself? Have a nap, try some of our local delicacies, and tell the chief to go burger himself. Anog! Conog! Speak of the chief. Ah, and you're Sorin. I knew you had him roped into your schemes again. Ah, they're good schemes. And anyway, you're the one who keeps sending them to check on us. I wouldn't have to if you do the work you were assigned. Carnival won't wait on your pet projects. Oh, yeah, I meant to say about the carnival. You don't think you can help out? Just for a bit? Fine, fine. Come on, Conog. Let's get this over with. Say he wanted to help with work only for certain machines. Ah. Well, that doesn't sound like you... I mean, that doesn't sound like it was your fault, really. Frustrating as they are, you have to admire their enthusiasm for tinkering. If they can put even a tenth of that energy toward the carnival, we'll be ready in no time. I hope you'll be able to attend. You won't have seemed to like it before, I assure you. Not to mention that we're eager to show our appreciation for your helping us with those machines. And there's no better way to do that than with a dwarven toast your health or two. Dozen. Right. I might skimp a little on the drinking. Lally, I knew you'd be here sooner or later, ho. You remember the carnival I told you about, don't you? A major inconvenience. Yeah. It does sound like a bit of an inconvenience. We've finished preparing, which means it's nearly time to open celebrations with the unfurling of the banners. But first, we'll need an officially sanctioned bearer to present said banners to 3 of our people. And why not let you do the honors? Others are clamoring for the task, make no mistake. It's an important and highly coveted duty, you understand. But I couldn't deprive you of this opportunity to experience Gog culture hands-on. I consider it a thank you for keeping Anog and Conog from blowing themselves up. And look sharp, we haven't got all night. Oh, right. The Dick's site chief screen, yeah. Just inserting whatever else he wants to say in between his lally-ho. Right, so, banners. Hello there. Time already, is it? Oh, my hands are so sweaty. Do take care now. I'd hate to be the one what drops the banner. Well, here you go. Ooh, well done. Let's share a drink once it's safely unfurled, eh? The carnival is our way of showing appreciation for each other. I certainly appreciate you keeping this banner from slipping away like a greased eel. Right, lally bloody oh, yeah. Aha! You'll be the bearer. Well, hand it over. This is what we've all been waiting for. One banner, just for you. Ah, the colours of Komra. They speak of our village, our lives, our very souls. Except this one. Never really cared for this one. Looks like it tripped halfway through the journey from beige to yellow and fell in a ditch. Right. Well, at least they're mostly enthusiastic. Hello. So, the role of the bearer went to the outsider after all. Nothing you can't handle, I hope. Well, you can see for yourself. It's not that I think the chief made a poor choice, mind. Bit of a waste, yes, but there's no better way for you to introduce yourself to the rest of the village. And wouldn't you know it, you're not so bad. I think that's a compliment. Chief, all done. Oh. Finished, have you? Hopefully, speaking with those folks helped impress upon you that this wasn't just some menial errand anyone could have done. No. The slightest mishap in the banner delivery process would have spelled disaster, you hear? Now, without further ado, let the carnival begin! Could have done with a bit of better weather, but I suppose the carnival doesn't wait. Nice to do something a bit more relaxing for a change. I'm still struggling to tell everyone apart, though. No need to stand there waiting for someone to give you more work to do. Go and witness the fruits of our labors. Revel, frolic, etc. Right. If you need a task that badly, you can set yourself to working up an appetite. I expect you to partake heartily of our traditional cuisine, not to mention the drinks. Right, I'll see what I can manage. Just don't spare me these menial tasks. If I see one more streamer... That... Konog and Anog? They don't look like they're enjoying it too much. Oh, why? If it isn't Sorin! And run absolutely ragged with tedious carnival duties, no doubt. Well, actually, not too much. I really just delivered the banners. Oh, and I suppose you were told it was incredibly important, were you? Well, try not to let it go to your head. Speaking of your head, I expect it just might explode when you see the key in action. Oh, yes, the key! Don't tell me you've forgotten. As much as I wish I could. All this festival nonsense has been an unnecessary distraction. But Konog and I did manage to make some real progress while the chief wasn't looking. Right. If you want the details, and I know you do, you'll have to meet us at the usual place. The last thing we need is half the village drunkenly eavesdropping. Right, I'll see if I can spare the time. Not that it's a if I can. I don't think I have a choice but to keep an eye on what they're doing. After everything I saw in that factory, I can't quite leave it be. If the machines I saw there were any indication of what kind of weapons those machines have access to. Still no sign of life from 2P. Alright, Anog, what have you found? There you are! Let's review our work, shall we? Doubtless you've forgotten some significant detail. Well, there was the key and it gives you access to some weapon, right? As hopefully even you will recall, we required a source of energy to restore functionality to the so-called key 2P told us about. We obtained said source in the form of a knocker's crystal and carapace. No, the transference of energy from crystal to key proved a challenge. Nothing that Konog and I, in my infinite wisdom, couldn't handle, however. Sounds good. So it works? You'll find your faith in us well rewarded. The key is now fully powered and, as far as we can tell, functional. So I dare say we'll soon be capable of smiting our enemies with the press of a button. Or we would be if we had the first clue as to how to operate the blasted thing. Indeed. It seems the key is a more complicated device than we anticipated. Thus far, we have only succeeded in making it display a series of strange glyphs. We presented these to the pod for translation, of course, but we cannot make heads nor tails of its terminology, no matter how many times we prompted to explain. The androids appear to have an intuitive, or at least finely honed, grasp of technology, so I have no doubt that 2P would know, but... yeah, she's shown no sign of miraculously awakening, that's for certain. So... we're stuck? You, Pod, can 2P be revived? Analyzing android repair sequence. Error detected. Confirming details. Damage to internal mechanism detected. Proposal. Replace the damaged part. So, with a replacement part, repair is possible. I dare say facilitating that process would prove more efficient than continuing our own fruitless experimentation with the key. I would hardly call wandering the factory for days on end with the barest idea of what sort of part we're looking for efficient. So unless our friend here just happened to stumble upon a room filled with android corpses ripe for the harvesting... well... yeah... that was a... There's a corpse room. Oh, but superlative! You'll take us there at once. We'll bring Pod too. It can tell us if any of the androids still have the part we need. Onward! Right. Don't know if I quite want to go back there, but... where have they run off to? Hopefully I can spot them. Konog was going along with me last time. Maybe he knows where it is. Otherwise, Anog could be anywhere here. Would it be nice if they'd waited? Okay, across the chasm. Is it too much to ask for a bridge? Nearly there. It was just down in that building, right? Yep, the corpses are still here. Anog? You about? Over here, is it? Konog, Pod, stop dallying! Well, here's the corpse room. How disturbing. Oh, the color of their garb is different, but they do appear to be of the same make as 2P. That's what I thought when I saw them. Which means, ghoulish or not, we can make use of them. And this is truly excellent, Konog. Right. My understanding is that Pod should be able to salvage the correct part and initiate the repairs. Let's see. Well, can you do it, Pod? Oh. I'm guessing that's a yes. Has it worked? Must be instructed every single time. Go on, pod. Fix 2P. Did it work? She still looks, non-functional. Did it work? Wait. $2P? You are okay. Restore the... What was I saying? Well... Wahaha! Sweet success! Let's not waste any more time about it. 2P, do you remember what happened? Does she remember anything? I was damaged in combat, and you brought me here. Oh, and then you wildly inconvenienced us by dying on the table, yes. Fortunately for you, we were clever enough to pick up Pod here. And by the fact that we're having this conversation, I assume it succeeded in repairing the damage. I see. Did you locate the key as I instructed? We think so. Despite how little information we had to go on, we did. It's fully operational as far as we can tell. So, can you use it? That looks like a yes. Doesn't seem quite like the other technology we saw down there, though. What's... Oh, an earthquake? That can't be coincidence, right? An earthquake? Everyone outside, now! Right, regardless of the cause, yeah. Not a good idea to be in a cave when the ground's shaking like this. Wait, those are... the flying machines from the factory. This is... No. The mountain! What's happened to the mountain? Destroyed? Why? This isn't... Anog, look! Are they... more androids? Stand back. 2P? Uh, 2P, no! There are too many! Worried for me. Don't be. Wait. What? What is the meaning of this?
It means that your assistance is no longer necessary. Wait, you... This was you? Anog! Oh, wait. That's one of the... Same as the corpses we saw. It's your girl, yep. Konog? Have it your way then. See this world to its end. What was all that? I know I worried, but I thought she was our friend. And who are you? We can ask you the same question. I am a YoRHa number 2 Type B unit, but you may call me 2B. I'm here to destroy the androids in white. We can discuss this later, but right now we've got to stop 2P. Right. Don't think Calusia can deal with another attack like that. Nope. Well, I might as well start the queue now. This is 465. So I did get some gear upgraded, so I think all my classes should be fine for item level now. What have I done? Another long... Oh, more than 30... That's painful. We've made a fine mess of things to be sure, but it's hardly the first time. Nothing for it but to fix it. 2B, was it? Careful. They may intend for us to follow. Sometimes you just have to spring traps. Oh. Is none of this like somewhere you can stand on? Is that the best I can get? I'm thinking of screenshots for thumbnails. What is that? Is that what destroyed the mountain? What the village? Is there anyone still about? Yeah, the building. I think like that's the thing, you can enter that building if you have a Lalafell character, isn't it? Hopefully everyone's just hiding. Right? Oh. So I was kind of hoping the Puppet's bunker wouldn't have as long a queue time as the first one. Because the puppet's bunker is the one I seem to get the most on my when I'm doing my roulettes. I was actually kind of confused about the lore of what was happening in the raids. Yeah, I'm kind of. You had to look it up. So I'm not too surprised. Nier as a whole seems to kind of go with that somewhat difficult to understand route. Well, I do have my mark builds in the meantime. I need Triffids, and I believe I need Gremlins. So let's head off to Fort Job. Because this looks like it might take a while. Yeah, dance is what I wanted. Unless you played Drakengard, I don't think anyone will fully grasp. Yeah. And Drakengard was apparently a weird game, even as far as the franchise goes. So I still feel like I enjoyed Nier Automata, like, for the gameplay and some of the more isolated, like the more isolated side stories and individual story beats, but I still don't know. I still don't quite know what to make of the overarching story. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, Triffids. That's the other one I'm looking for. Oh. I suppose I might as well call out Aquila to get some experience. Not that I'm getting experience for these enemies. Whoop. Okay, next stop on the list is Ilmeg. Hidden Moths, Werewoods, and Fukas. Oh, we've got 2 healers. No tanks yet. Part of me is tempted to try and queue in as a tank, but another part of me is kind of like, I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, there's the animal. I know. It just feels like something notably more stressful about main tanking in an Alliance raid. Or just tanking in Alliance raids in general. Long Mirror Lake. Ooh, there's the Fukas. Good old Alliance raid, yep. Oh, I only needed one. I think I need 2 werewoods, at least. I think it's probably the easiest thing in the Alliance raid. So I'm not making a oh yeah. Good old the first boss of World of Darkness. If you can't keep it looking in the same direction. Yep. Oh, I was in World of Darkness earlier and we nearly wiped on the first, not even the first boss, but the first foe. Because I don't think any of the tanks realized that they needed to interrupt the Ram's voice, Dragon's voice from the free chimeras. I was kind of standing back and saw 2 entire alliances just get frozen completely. Okay, that's that done. Raktika is next. Nothing marked free, so floor mandrills and great wood rails. Which means I just need to go to Fano. And there should be one just on that ledge. And there it is. Hello, friend. I'm here to collect the nut sacks. Yeah. Well, I don't think there's much else for me to buy with the sacks of nuts I'm getting at this point. But I feel it's a decent investment for Endwalker. So I get the, what's it called? It's the Lunar Emissary gear, I think you get with the hunt marks. Which can be, I think will serve well for Sorin as some early level 90 gear. Until I can work up to whatever. I can't remember the name of the like good level 90 gear. I think the easiest gear to get, if I remember correctly, was doing the final set of Pandemonium raids. Oh, you should start buying the Crypt Lurker gear. Yeah, I'm kind of working through everything. I think next up, Warrior, I want to invest in the chest piece. Which needs, yeah. Doing this raid should give me enough. Oh. But that's Raktika done, so next is Armoring. Ancient Lizards. Sand Moles, and Desert Coyotes, and for the big ostrich things, whose name I just give up on trying to pronounce. So I don't think it's, yeah, no, I think I'm going to progress through with Sorin quick enough that I won't be buying. Yeah, the Endwalker gear will probably not be onto Poetics
the PNTP's name stands for puppet. Okay. Yeah, that could work. A puppet class. So, I think in my head I was kind of like, I think I had proxy was what I was thinking, but yeah, puppet actually probably makes sense. But that's what most people's guesses are. Okay. So what you're saying is that's not your... Cool. There I was thinking it was an original thought, Mooney. Oh, one coyote. And there we go. So then it was ancient lizards and sand moles, which I think I can both get in pretty much the same area. There they are. Can I just aggro them all with one dance? Is that something I can do? Hey, I can. And while I'm at it... There we go. And another lizard. And one more. Okay, so Flusier gives us Ironbeards and Whiptails Tragopans. Still tied. Oh, I guess I'm just kind of waiting in the queue until it's my turn to be kind of prioritized on the roulette. That's at least if I've been correctly assuming how the roulette works. Okay, and then the Ironbeards are just at the top of this cliff. Hello, Ironbeard. Yep, just one. I could have sworn I remember there being a sightseeing spot on one of these ledges. You didn't have much of a backup plan? Nope, my brain doesn't think that far ahead.
And I'm not sure what else... I'm not really sure what else to do in these situations. It's always been one that kind of stumped me. I do admit as well, I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. Deal with the birds, and then... There was an enemy in the Tempest, wasn't there? Alright, just a swallow. Alrighty. Hondo cups. I think swallows are to the south. Well, there's actually something I could do while I'm here, is I could pick up the... I'd been meaning to pick up the... brain work, what are they called? Do you have a job armor? I've been meaning to kind of like every time I've logged in for the last while, but I keep forgetting. Is there just one of you? Yep, just one. And that's everything finished up. Let's go check in with, what's it, Grendolt? Into the airlock. Grenold. Hello there. I believe there might be more stuff for me to pick up. Oh, that's the wrong one. Ooh, that's... You can't dye it, but that actually I feel almost kind of works for Sorin. Grab it all. Oh, it's a shame to get the dyeable version you need to grind, what's it called? Gango? No, oh, hold up. There we go. Also, let me just grab that quickly while I'm here. Built by a Starium native. Oh, and that's all I get. Say a quick hello. Alright. Part of me does wish Anog and Konok had stayed behind. I know they're curious, but this doesn't look like... It's all too safe. Let's be friends with the samurai. Oh, never mind, there's another cutscene. There we go. This is my fight. Don't follow me.
Oh, wait! Let us try your flight machine.
Oh.
Oh, we're following, obviously.
More... Yeah, more pods. Okay, I don't know, again, I don't know how much I can actually read the dialogue for this one.
What's on not having to fight that giant thing? Considering that's one of the androids that attacked us.
Low. Multiple hostile life forms confirmed. Activating the Aegis unit. You go no further. I am in C. Alrighty. Okay. This one I've played enough that I feel I'm familiar enough with it. I don't know if that means I don't want to say that means I won't die. Over here I think was the... Or did I get it? No, this is the safe one, right? No, it's not. You... Had to get the death out of the way. Surface laser. Oh, that's the tracking one. Oh no, it doesn't. It just sits in the same spot. Ooh. Optimal fraction. I remember this one. This is... There's the safe one. Right? No. Aerial support bombardment. That's... What one is that? Oh, just do we actually have to attack the... Yeah, attack the flight units. Ooh. Okay, survived. That's good. And... oh, this one. Lovely. Ooh. It's the it's the second time it uses this attack. It's painful, isn't it? Ooh. Is safe? Ooh, yep. No. I don't have a dash left. All right. This one's not too bad. I really used to struggle with that spinning attack. This is maybe a waste. Okay, one enemy down. No point taking that, I can't use it. Or that one either, to be fair. More machines. Larger ones this time. There's more androids. Well, here goes. Ow. What paralyzed me? Careful. That's a lot of fire on the ground. Ooh. Ow. Looks like the large one's down. Oh, hey, yep, the Q did pop indeed. Okay. This feels like it's going much slower than it normally does. Oh, that was like, any help? Oh, a pod. Oh. That could have gone badly. Now what? Those are... Those are the same flight units as before, but... looks like they've been a bit powered up. Okay. I can do this. Oh, that's the one. I remember being in the situation where where none of the tanks made sure that beam was pointed outwards. Is this the inside is safe or the outside is safe? This is the inside. Right? I'm understanding that correctly? Yes, I am. Okay. It's definitely tougher than the other ones we fought. Probably should have something else to do with long queue time's gonna be up. Yeah. It's just trying to figure out what else to do. Like, I know I should have something, I just can't. What do I do? MSQ, maybe? See, the thing is that bothers me of the way I want to do this. Oh boy. I mean, you got until... Yeah, I could do the MSQ, but that would bother the side of me that wants to kind of keep things compartmentalized. It's one of the things I enjoy about streaming Final Fantasy XIV is having everything neat. Yes, I am being picky. I know. It's one of the things I just find satisfying is to know I kind of have these streams and kind of like, this is... Like, this particular stream is the 4.4 patch MSQ. This particular stream is the first part of the Alexander raids. Okay. It's tad boring to... Yeah... I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying what I'm doing is the ideal option, but... Oh. Yeah... I'm trying to think of... I'll have to try and see if I can think of something else to do. I don't feel for me the right option is to like just go back and do like MSQ stuff. Because while that might be better for the stream's momentum, it would affect my momentum, if that makes sense. Casting, I could potentially use that. And I could use striking. Alright. This is definitely different to the factory we were in before. It's much cleaner. What's this? You enter another command room. Right. All right. I feel this one always manages to kill me at least once. Can't quite figure out the... Oh. Ow. All right. Okay, I thought... Remember something? I thought I remember there being a stack marker in the middle of that. Ooh. Aye. Okay, that's you jumping around. Deal with that. Merchant spray. Is this where you start using pods? I think it is. Aggressive unit. Oh wait, no, this is just random attacks from the edge of the board. Haven't died yet. That's... I feel like this is a personal best for me against this particular one. Score. Okay, here's pods. I was just... Yeah. No, I'm not saying you're wrong, Mooney, but I'm just kind of... I'm not sure where the balance is for me to do that. Oh, those are... Oh, those are... That's hammer. I thought that was beam. Oh, I forgot my symbols. Okay, that's laser. So these are all laser? Nice compound. Oh. There we go. All safe? Oh. Nope. %. Support pod. This is where it gets a little more awkward, isn't it? Reinitializing pod program. Where's the safe spot? Oh, there, 2 lasers. Go. And this is the one where they aren't directly lined up. Can we just DPS it down before it gets to use this attack? Did it. Another one down. What is all this? Oh, I've never been more glad to have your help. Oh, down we go. But how far down? That's a... This looks different again. Okay. Careful. Okay. All right. Whatever's up ahead, they don't want us to reach it. Another one that's actually blocking us. One down. Oh. That's, yep. Got hit by that one. Right. Ooh. And range is really... Yep. No. know, so sometimes you do feel it very how nice it is to just be able to move and attack at a distance. Right. What's this? Oh. 2B. Unit 2P process termination confirmed. No. Wait. What's... What's... That wasn't what I was expecting. What is this? The compound. Right. Hold. 2 seconds, people. It's just me, right? We are. Hey. Right. I can... It's not the weirdest thing I thought, right? Contusion? What was that? Oh. Oh. Burn. This is safe. It's convenient that it creates that little gap for you to evade it. Lacerations see unavoidable. There. It's... Now what? Did we do it? It's falling apart. I get the feeling we're not done. Wait, is that? P? Okay. How much focus? I feel I remember this one needing a bit more of my focus. Google, is that? Yeah, undodgeable. Oh. Probably that's a forward? Or is it a circle? Everyone's running away, so... Okay, circle. That's a forward cleave. That's the... Get close. Coordinates established. Okay. Concealment. I'm maybe just dumb, but I still struggle to see the tell that indicates which one is the safe one. Together. Ooh. Pods. Ooh. Getting a bit nervous there. Four parts resolve. That's... I probably... Over here is safe, maybe? Okay. Didn't get hit. Is all good. Ooh. Are all of the... is any corner safe? I guess so. Ooh. All good? Think so. Is this where the pods go around the outside? Yep. Am I still safe here? Oh, I am. Just about. Ooh, these ones require too much concentration. Too much peripheral awareness. Wait, no, this is where I don't want to be. Or... I guess that works. We did it this time, right? Okay. So does that mean it's over? Their accommodation. Oh, Bart can have it. Scouting's not helpful. Ooh, okay. Got nearly all the orchestrion rules. Survived, yep. But to be fair, one day, I think that's the most successful run of that I've had in terms of not only dying once. And that death was just me being dumb. Get all the orchestrion rules. No, I missed one of them. Fortress of Lies Grammar. I missed the final boss one. The area seems to be clear. I was wrong. So wrong. I made you go along with my decisions. I put everyone in danger. Anog. I'm the one who let the conflict spread this far. Blaming yourselves is unnecessary. Forgive me, but you seem so similar to 2P, and we still don't really understand either of you. Are you truly our ally? I can't be certain. All I know is that I was damaged in a battle with the machine lifeforms. And then I was here. Your world is very different from where I was. I don't know my coordinates, and I can't contact command. I just followed the explosions. Let's approach this from a different angle then. What are the machine lifeforms, and why were you fighting them? The machine lifeforms are weapons created by aliens from beyond the stars. As part of YoRHa, my mission is to reclaim the planet from these invaders. Wait. Aliens? Alien invaders? Never mind. What about 2P? As an android, does she not belong to this YoRHa as well? No. She is a copy, built by the machine lifeforms. Probably to fight YoRHa specifically. We also retrieved another android. A boy. If he's still with you, I would like to see him. Very well. It can't make things any worse. Right. The other one was an enemy of 2P as well, so... does that mean he's a friend? You okay, Anog? Right. A new section has been added to the portable archive. Grab that while I'm here. Hopefully, if the other android does wake up, he's not... He'll hopefully won't see us as enemies immediately. Given the last time he saw us, we were working with the enemy. We hit him where 2P wouldn't know to look. Follow me. Right. Is this a friend of yours, 2B? 9S. My duty is to annihilate the machine lifeforms. For that, I require the assistance of 9S. We must revive him.
Fortunately, we have some experience with this sort of thing. What do you say, Anog?
Anog? She's been uncharacteristically quiet.
I'm certain everyone could use a rest before we proceed. A lot has happened, and we should take time to think things through.
Taking a bit of a break doesn't seem like a bad idea.
Come to think of it, none of us ever did get the chance to enjoy the carnival.
Can't really be helped at this point.
It's possible everyone is still carrying on with it. I've never known a few explosions to dampen their spirits before. Still, I might go and check on them.
Not a bad idea.
Coming, Anog?
Fine.
What was... What's all that noise?
Given everything that's happened recently, I'm not going to assume it's friendly.
I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Right. Is it not actually over yet? That's... everyone's here.
Please, calm down. It's a complicated situation, and even we are not fully... We ain't here for your excuses. Just admit it. This is all your fault. You let those things in through the tunnels. They knew you. And look what they did to the place.
That's... They didn't deserve all that happened to them after Copied Factory? Yeah. Well, I can't remember exactly what happens at the end of the tower as well. But I do know it's not the happiest story in Final Fantasy.
We don't care about the whys and wherefores. We want to know how you plan to make amends. We'll do everything we can, I swear, but... I don't think this is going anywhere good. The village is still in danger. No one wants to hear it from me, though. Please, can you speak to Elder Glag and make him understand?
I'll see what I can do. Elder?
And who might you be? Haven't seen your face around here before. Or have I? Misplaced my spectacles some time ago. No matter. I'm here to investigate, not conversate. As the eldest elder, it falls to me to determine the truth of the rumors surrounding this disaster. The problem being, of course, that everyone here is as stubborn as a diamond ingot. They all insist they know what's true, though you can be sure half of them are up to their eyeball's nail at any given time. I need a second opinion. A sober opinion. Here, let me smell your breath.
Was how sudden Elder Glag stopped spiraling down into paranoia through the post? Was it Elder Glag who was spiraling into Was he the one who was spiraling into paranoia?
You'll do. Speak with the villagers and think well on who has the right of it. Then I'll hear what you have to say.
Right. Well, I guess I can...
This'll be Anog's fault, you hear? That girl never had an ounce of prudence. If only she were more like her brother. And Connacht told her to be cautious, mark my words. And she ought to have heeded him. I can see from the look in your eye that you agree. I only hope Connacht doesn't end up answering for his sister's folly.
Then just stops to a grinding halt with no explanation. That feels familiar. I'll have to see it again when I get to it.
I didn't do it. Oh, Anog and Connacht, you say? Yes, they did do it. It was them. And you. I heard you followed Connacht into the machine graveyard. Heard it with my own 2 ears, I did. Everyone knows it too. So you'd better be prepared to pay.
Well, that's kind of true. That other dwarf was right, that Connacht did warn Anog about not being cautious.
Oh, you want to know what I think? We're doomed! Doomed!
Right. That's information.
Anog could have saved us from those things. I just know it. There ain't no way a clever girl like her wouldn't have found a way to fight him. If only that brother of hers weren't always holding her back. You ain't from around here, but trust me, Connacht's been making his problems Anog's problems since they were little. It's a shame too, because she's a real visionary. If she'd had her way, she would have found out what was going on and how to put an end to it before those machines could make a beep.
Is that how she is?
You're the collaborator. Well, don't think you can come crying to me now that it's all gone wrong. It's as plain as day that Connacht's not one for straightforward solutions, and his sister ain't much better with her flights of fancy.
Chief? What do you think of all this?
Lolly, I knew we'd end up here someday, ho. It's hard to know where to place the blame. I understand why he followed along with Connacht's plan. Oh. But if you had all been quicker to deal with the threat...
Didn't even know that threat existed. So Connacht was right that we maybe shouldn't have been so trusting of 2P.
So, the fools can't agree on which way is up. I wish I was surprised. Let's try putting it to a vote, eh? Maybe the ones pretending to know more about the matter than they really do will think twice about making arses of themselves so publicly.
Should he really just be finding someone to blame? Not looking for some solution?
Can't none of you stitch your beards for half a moment? I'm asking you to raise your hands in an orderly fashion. This is hopeless. We're not getting anything useful from them. I'm not ruling out that one of these idiots accidentally has the right of it, but in your sober judgment, who's to blame? If you still ain't sure, you can try talking to everyone again. But I can't say I recommend it. Just make sure you don't take any detours past the ale casks until this is settled.
Right. This is... on me? Were we that wrong? Didn't we try our hardest? Is this really a decision I can make?
Oh. Still possibly sober, I see. Have you come to a conclusion?
Yokotaro deliberately wrote this story out to leave it open for interpretation. I can't say I'm too surprised. Yeah, see, Sorin thinks that kind of they're both a bit to blame. Maybe a little bit more Anog than Konog, but at the same time he wouldn't throw them under the bus for it. I don't think it's so easy to come to a judgment on this. Yeah, interesting. I'll take that under advisement. Ahem. Everyone, I stand before you to present my findings regarding culpability in the destruction that has befallen our village. Please, wait, it's me. But... to be? I'll consider it, but that's all you get, yep. As I've said, blaming yourselves is pointless. This is my doing. It's one of them! Run! Run for your lives! To be? Are you defending us? There's no benefit to petty arguments. Wait! She says that, but I think it was kind of her to intervene. I suppose. Still, to take all the blame on herself? I see you're still here, Chief. I'll try speaking to the others. See if I can't get them to understand that there's more going on here than it appears. I appreciate it. I'm sure she went to check on her friend, that other android, 9S. I'm going to go and talk to her. Anog? It's disconcerting to see her so quiet. I appreciate your stepping in, but I don't want everyone to see you as the enemy. If we go and talk to them now, we can explain. That's not necessary. I'm leaving anyway. This is not over. For us or the machines. They're gone. What are you thinking, 2B? I'm worried for Anog as well. She hasn't been herself since... well... if she's not here, she's probably drowning herself in work. Come on, we should check on her. Right. I'm rather worried too. She not here? Pod, did you... no response. Oh, she's not here! What is she doing? This isn't the time to be outside alone. We need to find her. I'll look around the village, but... can you search the outskirts? Oh, Anog. Right. Hope she's not doing anything... stupid. It's fairly obvious she's blaming herself for this. Any sign of her? There's a vantage point here at least. Anog? You about here? Not here. Would you have gone into the mountain? Check inside. Out of the way. Don't have time for you. Nowhere. Maybe Komra had some better luck. She could have just maybe gone to try and help in the village. If she's feeling guilty, maybe she just wanted to try and do something to make amends. Anog? No sign of her? Anog isn't with you. No. Couldn't see her anywhere. Oh, what do I do? This is all because of us, and I don't know how to find her. That's... I'm not used to being alone. Give me just a moment to... need to remind myself of something. Ooh, that's... okay. That's a bit different to other ones, but I guess I can... okay, I was just checking which quest I was supposed to go up to for this one. But apparently everything up to now was patch 5.3, so that was all one chapter. But this one quest is apparently from patch 5.4. But only this one quest. So I think I'll do it now. Konog? Still no sign of Anog? Oh, you're here to see me. I appreciate it, but
I'm afraid I don't have much to tell you. There's still no sign of Anog, and the villagers are... well, you know how they are. Can't blame them, really. 2P used us. She said as much. But we were the ones who allowed ourselves to be manipulated. I keep thinking about what we might have done differently. Believe me, I know what it's like to worry about what could have been. But the only thing you can do is what you do now. You're right. I have to fix this. Somehow. Or at least try. What are you lazing about here for, Konog? Where's Anog? She's still up to no good, I bet. And run off before you can make her own up to it. Don't be ridiculous. Anog, she's what? Go on. Explain to us exactly where exactly Anog is. Because I'll tell you where my wife is. She's at death's door because of the injury she suffered in the attack. That's... even if she wakes, she may never make a full recovery. So if you know what's good for you, you'll get out of this village before I do something we'll both regret. Let's... Konog? Konog seems in dire need of comfort. There are some quests I really feel should drop the quest accept fanfare. Hey, Konog? Sorry, I really shouldn't be wallowing. I wish I could do something to help. For that man and his wife especially. But I don't know either of them well, and I doubt anyone is willing to talk to me now. Well... I'll see if I can find out anything for you. Okay? Really? Thank you. Just keep out of trouble, okay? With a bit of luck, they'll open up to you. If there's anything I can do to make things better. Anything at all. In the meantime, I'll find another way to make myself useful. It's not as if there's a shortage of rubble that needs clearing around here. Alright, I'll leave you to it. Right. Let's see what I can't find out. That's... Hello, everyone. Yeah, look who it is. I hope you're not up to more mischief with Anog and Konog. Just here for myself this time, actually. Yeah, a woman with severe injuries and an angry husband. Yes, I know who you mean. I doubt there's much to be done, but I won't stop you from trying. Those two have always been inseparable. I don't think I've ever seen them not holding hands. Can't imagine how he's feeling, now that she is in such a state. You're friends with the poor dears, aren't you? Oh, the very best of friends. And how I long for the days we drank away without a care in the world. She always loved the mead. We all did. It was good mead. That it was. There, there.
Me? It's not much to go on, but maybe a gift. It's simple, but... They talked to you? And no one got violent? Fortunately, no. Still didn't seem too happy to see me. Mead? I suppose we are dwarves, so maybe it's not such a terrible idea. But as far as I know, none of our stores survived the attack. Could I go and source it somewhere? If I remember correctly, there's an inn down in Stilltide, at the bottom of the cliff. Oh, if there's some available for purchase, I'd happily spend a coin. Can you show me the way? See, this is one I feel where I don't... Yeah, it is... I know it's dangerous out there, there's a lot of monsters, but... I feel letting Connacht do what he can would be important. I appreciate it, Connacht, but with Anog missing, I'd rather you remain somewhere safe. No, I insist. I've accompanied you to much more dangerous places before, and I assure you I won't be a burden. And I need to do this. Alright. I still have a few things to tidy away before I leave, so I'll meet you at the bridge in a bit. I'll see you there then. Hopefully those Ironbeards aren't set up to attack Gogs. Oh. Never mind, Connacht got out here before I did. There you are. Now, if you'll show me the way. Well, we have to head over to the ladder, go down, and then follow the cliff back all the way. Ah, the ladder. I've never used it before. Guess it'll be an adventure. Glad he's got something positive out of this at least. No sign of him, so I think he must have gone there safely so far. Hold up. His optimism hurts. Yeah. You okay, Connacht? The view is different outside of the village. Maybe I can find the perspective I need. Has he not really ever left the village before? I suppose, speaking to the dwarves at Komra, it did seem like they were quite a insular community. Guess the Gogs are kind of the same. Danger noodle, yeah. I'm not going to... That's one hunt mark I'm not going near. Oh, it's massive. How in the world did you get this moving? That's a bit of a long story, but the short of it is, I didn't do it alone. I really didn't do much at all when it came to this. Oh, go on. Tell me all about it. Well, it all started with... I had no idea all of that happened in Yulmore. And the Talos. Marvelous.
I wish I had your ability to bring out the best in people. Maybe then Komra wouldn't be... Never mind. I thank you for your enlightening tale. And now, we descend. Right, let's get this thing moving again. So, can I take it you've never been to Lower Calusia? Far be it from me to complain after having insisted upon accompanying you, but... Are we there yet? You mean all you guys in Komra didn't notice the massive time? No. I wouldn't put it past everyone in Komra to just chalk it up to a, like, fall prank or something. Eastward it is, then. Speak with Connaught and Stilltide, this time with feeling. It'd be easier, it'd be harder to speak to Connaught without feels at this point. No sign of him along the road. Hopefully you made it there safely. Hopefully they do have mead here as well. It'd be a shame to come all this way to go back empty-handed. Well, Connaught, you made it. Deep breaths, Connaught. Just act natural. Confident. You can do this. Yeah. Oh, that felt weird. Sorin, good to see you. Who's your friend? He seems eager. Lally-ho, I would like some mead. Please, ma'am. If you wouldn't mind. Well, I can't say no to one who asks so nicely. And any friend of Sorin's is welcome here. I'll bring out our finest. Thank you. Did you see? I did it! It feels so good to be working toward a goal again. Here we are. Thank you, ma'am. I think this should be sufficient payment. Let's hurry back. As exhilarating as this adventure has been, I want to make a gift of the mead right away. Right. Do you want to lift back up? We don't have to walk if you don't want to. Oh, we get teleported up. Would you like to come with me? When I deliver the mead, I mean. Of course. I appreciate it. I admit that I'm a bit nervous. But this is my chance to help. If only in a small way, so I have to take it. Alright. Sorry about your wife. Here's some liquor to drink your sorrows. He's trying. Guessing this is the place. Ready, Connaught? Excuse us. We wanted to offer our best wishes and my sincere apology as well. I know it doesn't come close to making up for what you've been through, but I brought you this. I thought that maybe you could share it later. Go away. We don't want anything from you. Oh. All I want is for you to sort off so that me and my wife never have to see you again. I'm sorry. Konog? Konog? Where's he gone? Wait, is this... That's the meat. And the damage is so extensive. Yeah. So on the one hand, like, it's... You kind of can understand, but it's... When someone is genuinely remorseful for their actions, to feel like they don't even have a chance of forgiveness can be... Lolly, we've got another situation in our beards, ho! Chief? What's happened? O'Connor just ran right past me towards the crater. I don't know about you, but I'd really rather not have him there by himself. Especially not when he's so upset. I could hear the sobs from yawns away. What's this? What's that all about? A woman who was injured in the attack. And well... It's a tragic state of affairs all around. Man you met. His wife was in child before her injury. I don't blame him for lashing out, given the circumstances. That doesn't mean that Connacht deserves to take the brunt of it all. I'd consider it a personal favor if you'd find him and tell him so. Another personal favor at any rate. He's not the most athletic dwarf I've ever met, so with any luck he won't have gotten far while we've been talking. I'll go and have a word with certain folk in the village. See if we can't repair some of the damage that's been done. I'd appreciate it. Back into crater. Please not in danger. I think I got the place cleared out, but... Wait a minute. What am I waiting on? Am I missing something? Was that message about my treatment of Makoto and Piva? Not intentionally, but I suppose it could be applicable. I mean, whether or not to offer forgiveness is a personal choice. You don't give her a chance to apologize. Yeah, no, you shut her down at every opportunity. Konog? You about here?
Come on. At least the place still seems empty. She obviously has, you just reject. Yep. You're just letting her live in guilt for the rest of her life. Konog? If you're about to say something. Where is he? Guess nothing for it but to head in deeper. Live with your shame. If I really bring it out the worst in me. Yeah, I do kind of like understand where it comes from in P5 because they do start off pretty hard and fast with bringing in a lot of unlikable characters and kind of making you like pushing the don't trust people, people are jerks kind of side of things. That is kind of only you and your party who can really understand each other. I think it's what I meant when I said the world of Persona 5 feels a bit more antagonistic. Yeah, so the thing is in P4 you very quickly kind of, I think the attitude of the game kind of got into you. Whereas I feel Persona 5 is kind of supporting being a bit of a jerk. This room was closed before. 2B. Is this... Does 2B still have some connection here? It enables... Yep. Persona 5 is an enabler. Oh, gotta go now, finally end of work. Oh. Well, enjoy being able to get off now, Minnie. I don't think there's much more I have to do here. You've still to see so much as a wisp of beard disappearing around a corner. Konog must be further down. Konog, how deep did you go? I remember that box being there. Right, I guess... Just have to keep going. Even more ominous when there's not even any... enemies. It's just a corridor. Come on, Konog, where are you? It isn't safe down here. Broken machines. There's not much further I can go. Konog, are you... Wait. Konog? What is... Is it the compound again? Konog? Anog? What do you mean, Anog? Is it... Diego? This is... What's... this? Anog, look over here. Don't run off, Konog. It's dangerous. Let your big sister take the lead. Just me, does Anog seem different? How long ago was this? Ah! An earthquake? Oh, wicked white! And Konog, move! That's... What happened? No, wait, but she had to survive, right? Anog? Anog, are you down there? I'm coming. What happened? Anog? Answer me! That's... No. No, she survived, right? She's been here with us, so she has to have. What? Wait, that's... Anog? Are you behind this thing? Anog, please, say something! What? Wait, is that? I can't understand it. Anog, it's you, isn't it? Wait, is that... Nog. Did they just... Anog was some sort of replica? That... created by this thing? Konog? I think Anog was... well... How do you know? How do you even know about back when she... Never mind. It doesn't matter. Anog is what matters. Anog, she... Konog, I'm sorry. It's dangerous down here. The chief's worried about you. We have to go back. Fine. Konog? Sorry. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Konog, I just need to be by myself for a while. Alright, just look after yourself, okay? Suppose I should let the chief know he's been found at least. Hopefully maybe just a bit of time alone will help him clear his head a little. Chief? Tell me you found him. I did, but... What's the matter? I think something's happened to Anog. She fell from a cliff, you say? Then when she reappeared from this orb, there wasn't a scratch on her. Something like that.
I admit that sounds bad, but I found those two in the very tunnels myself, years ago. They were a pair of troublemakers since the start. They've always been a little strange, to be sure. They have good hearts, though, both of them. Anok's too headstrong to let a little tumble keep her down, and I'm certain she'll be back with us before you know it. As for the orb, I haven't the slightest idea, so don't you go prodding it. And keep it quiet for now. We may not be able to keep Connacht from dashing off again later, but we can preserve the peace for now. Alright. I'll check back again in a while. Just make sure everything's going okay. But all said, that's the end of this stream. Oh, you can't. Whoever's too bad to be able to actually get a shot of the puppet's bunker. Oh. What do I do with my ending shot then? I was hoping for the bunker. I guess it's the village. In ruins this time. But that's all for today. I'll be back tomorrow with some Persona 3 reload. I had to take a miss yesterday just because got some rather anxiety-inducing calls that just before I was meant to start streaming, which just really knocked me out of order for a bit. And then Friday, I should be back to finish the Nier raids. I'll try and think in the meantime of something I can, what to do during the queue time. Yeah, I need to figure out something to do. But otherwise, yeah, though there is a possibility I won't be streaming on Friday evening, just because I've been roped into helping out with some work, and it's the kind of work that can be quite stressful for me. Figure out how to get me and Moon out of work so we can speak. Not much I can do on that end, and I don't know how much getting just two more people in would help with the queue. Yeah, so there's a possibility I might be too tired and too stressed Friday evening to stream. But I'll not be able to make that call until closer to the time. But should definitely be streaming tomorrow afternoon. Every percentile increase helps. Yeah. It's just what to do while the queue is in. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, it'll probably be Persona 3 on Saturday, but if I don't stream on Friday, it'll be Final Fantasy again. But I hope not. I don't want to miss 2 streams in 1 week. But that once we do the next Final Fantasy stream, that will be the Nier stuff mostly finished. I'll have to figure out some way to how I want to do the weekly content for it. Yeah, that'll be a bit more awkward to do, I feel. Because it's only weekly, and I don't remember it being a particularly long each week. I wonder if I've got an idea for something I might do for the post-Nier weekly stuff. Yeah, I might go with that, but I'll think about it once I actually get to that point. But anyway, that's all for today.
as usual, the stream schedule is up on YouTube. If you want to see more, you can follow me on Twitch. You could subscribe on YouTube. But regardless of what you decide to do, thank you so much for coming along. I really hope you enjoyed. And until the next stream, hope you have a good evening, have a good night, and goodbye.